Evening Gloucester Tower, this is Golf Bravo, Bravo X-Ray Whiskey at Pure Aviation with information. Lima, QNH 992, squawking 4531. Request taxi, please.
I started learning to fly in 2013 and it took me 7.5 years to get my PPR licence due to a debilitating fear of flying. I created this channel to show some of my training and what's next for my flying hobby and to prove that it is possible to overcome a phobia. Welcome to the Phobic Flyer YouTube channel.
Golf Bravo, Bravo X-Ray Whiskey, Gloucester Tower, do you see your student or not?
Negative, it feels like I am, but I'm not. Golf Bravo, Bravo X-Ray Whiskey.
No, it doesn't feel like it at all. I tend to ask that when I see one POB, but taxi, holding point Alpha 3.
Taxi Alpha 3, well Mr. Lewington was meant to be coming with me tonight, but he's let me down.
Oh, Darren.
So we kick off the flight. We're going to be starting and taxiing to Alpha 3. We're now just moving down onto Taxiway Hotel. And when I say we, it's just me.
Golf X-Ray Whiskey, squawk 4531, check QNH 992, hectopascals.
Squawking 4531 and 992 hectopascals.
Now, I haven't flown on my own for a while. Not that that's an issue, but it's always nice to have company. So we're going to go now straight to Alpha 3.
Golf X-Ray Whiskey behind the landing tour on final, that one Alpha 3, line up and wait, runway 27 behind.
Behind the landing aircraft, line up and wait on 27 behind Golf X-Ray Whiskey.
I said aircraft because I couldn't work out what he said, but it was actually Tourer. So we'll now go to getting onto the runway very shortly. There it is. So I've been given the clearance to line up and wait. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. It was a really nice evening. It's only the Tuesday before last, but very nice. Oh, centre line, Clarkey. That's what Pete Cox would be saying. Centre line. Should be on the centre line, on the yellow line. But I'm not. Hey ho. So Jansen, I'm there, so I'm just going to call.
I think we're going to be okay, height-wise. Golf X-Ray Whiskey's lined up.
Golf X-Ray Whiskey, left and out southwest, runway 27, clear for takeoff, wind 26 areas, 10.
Clear for takeoff, 27 left turn, after noise abatement, Golf X-Ray Whiskey.
Your brain does go into meltdown when you're flying. Well, mine does anyway. Reading back anything, I always struggle with, but hey ho.
T's and P's are looking good. Wants to go already. She's very light with just me in it. Look at that. She wants to go.
She's going.
Nicely done, Clarkey.
All right, that's a bit conceited, isn't it? Anyway, X-Ray Whiskey is a PA28151. Lovely aircraft.
Let me get that going.
Very light and very, very nice to fly.
No, I don't want that one.
Nice shot of the runway from behind there. Those GoPro Maxes are brilliant, absolutely brilliant for this because you can do all the editing. There's Brockhampton Golf Course. Yeah, you can do all the editing in post-production. Just flying over at Innsworth there and Injun Barracks as well, you might have just seen. There it is on the left. Making sure I don't impeach any noise abatement. Is that the right word, impeach? Is it? There's Injun Barracks, look, the last bit of it there on the left, just by the wheel.
Cool, isn't it? Beautiful. Not going to be going much higher than this though, really.
It was a beautiful evening and I'm just about to turn left to look for the M5 Junction 11A, which is quite a nice little visual reference point, or VRP. I'm doing that to clear my station tubes. I suffer from tinnitus and in the aircraft sometimes I just have to do that to clear my ears, and it also helps with the pressure from changing altitude as well.
Golf X-Ray Whiskey, basic service.
Golf X-Ray Whiskey, basic service.
Got a basic service from Gloucester there. I think we're going to jump ahead now to junction 11A. So there it is. It's weird junction looking, isn't it? Or weird looking even. All that development round it. That is junction 11A, isn't it? Pretty sure it is. Yeah, it is. And then there's the roundabout if you come from Hucklecote or Brockworth, just after it. And we've cut now to the A417, or just coming up to Crickley Hill. And any of you pilots will notice there that I've got 2 stages of flapping. The thing that looks like a handbrake is actually the flap control. And at about 2,100 RPM, 65 knots is achievable, and a very nice, there you go, you can see on the ASI that I'm doing 65 knots, which is about 75 miles an hour, which is about 30 knots slower than the aircraft normally does, which is about something around 35 miles an hour slower than normal. Darren Lewington's Cub flies in miles an hour, not knots, and does around 70 miles an hour everywhere. And this is what we used to do this route the very first time, with the viral video that hit about 400,000 views. And I can see now why he does fly around at 70 miles an hour, which is about 60 knots. And I must admit, it's just slow and nice. Scotty would be saying, Clarky, you got to fly faster, but I don't want to. It's really nice. You can really see how much work they're doing, and I'm assuming all the yellow is that stuff they've deployed, like sand or gravel, or is that just because it's a gravelly area and if they dig down, that's what you get? Don't know. Definitely Frampton on Severn's like that, and I know obviously towards Cirencester is as well. If you start digging, you hit gravel, hence the gravel pits and all that stuff. It's quite hard to see this from the air because you're actually flying almost directly over it. You can see some tarmac there. Yeah, I like that. That's good. And ironically, on the right, would that be Haresfield Beacon or Horsepools Hill? On the right, in a sec, we're going to turn to the right and then fly straight up towards Hardwick. And the incinerator is a great visual reference point, or a VRP again. It's really good for, it's not very nice to look at, I can see it from my house, but hey ho, it's a great VRP. As ugly as it is, when you're in the air, it's really, really useful. So you can see I'm making a turn to the right now. And we're heading towards Hardwick. Now, I was flying at 65 knots. That is slow. So what I decided to do was just to get rid of 2 stages of flap and start flying at 95 knots again. But the mistake I made was I didn't put the flaps back in, so it meant I flew over Hardwick very quick.
It's like flying the Cub, isn't it? Just like flying the Cub.
As I said. But anyway, I got a bad habit of playing with the microphone with my lower lip. So there you go, another sight of the 417.
So I don't want to go any lower because we've got, I think the MSA is 1,800 feet across here. So isn't it nice flying this height and slow though? I can see why Darren does it.
MSA stands for minimum sector altitude.
So we'll go through there because there's a bit of a gap, although I don't need it really actually, do I? Let me keep on to my original track.
MSA is the safety height for where you are.
But you know what? I can see why flying at 65 knots is nice. It's slow. It's lovely. Let me just keep that RPM up.
It's quite funny because I had a CBR 600 and I like driving that or riding that fast everywhere, within the legal limits of the law, of course.
I'm definitely, the incinerator's on the nose. I want to capture the M5 and I want to capture the Qs on the M5. Obviously I wanted to get that over there, which is cool. which I think I did. There's the airfield as well. We can see it on the right wing.
I can't see it.
Nothing else around me. There's gliders on the left, but I'm not going to be going anywhere near Pittsfield. We're coming into a little bit of cloud, but it's about 400 foot above me, so that's all good. It's looking a bit mucky. That could be rain, I think, over there. So I don't really want to be hanging around, but it's coming this way, I believe. So let me just turn the fuel and landing light off. I should have done that.
Going to jump to Hardwick now. Clear my nose again, or my ears. So there's the M5 coming up to Junction 12, which will be on the left hand side, and you can't really miss that. It'll be on the right hand side now if we're looking out. Where is it? He says he can't miss it. I can't see it. You can already see the motorway hard shoulder slowing down there. Looks like a little toy car, doesn't it, the M5? Clearing me ears again. There's the M5. And there's the new industrial estate just off Junction 12. There's the incinerator at 11 o'clock. So I don't want to come down too low. Now that's a great shot of Junction 12. Look how congested it is. It's like that every night. So I'm conscious I'm getting quite low there, 600 feet. In fact, I am higher than that. Rule 5 of the air navigation order says you can't fly closer than 500 feet to any person, vehicle, vessel or structure. So in other words, a person, place or thing. And over congested areas of 1,000 feet above the highest fixed obstacle, unless the aircraft can glide clear. Well, there's loads of places to land a plane around there. I must say I wouldn't want to, but if you look, I could. So what I'm trying to do now is roll around onto the A38. Oh, that's weird, isn't it? Don't like the old golf ball effect. So there you go. So we're now flying down the A38. I wish I'd put 2 stages of flap in now so that it was 65 knots. So you can see there, that's the Morton Valence lay-by. You can see there, it's queued back to pass that. And I know some people don't like to queue and cut in down the lay-by. Fair play to you. But you can see there, look at that. Now that isn't as bad as I've experienced it before. I've seen it much worse than that. There's the McDonald's roundabout, or the Cross Keys roundabout as it used to be called. And then we come up to the dreaded work at Hunts Grove. I don't know why I said dreaded, but there you go, there it is. So you can see there the work they're doing. And there it is. Nice shot of it overhead. Obviously when they finish the work it is going to be a benefit, because you're going to have two-way traffic on that slip road and the bridge, I believe. I could be wrong. Now what we're going to do now is I want to get back. I've lost my bearings now actually. Where am I? I want to get back onto the M5 just to get the queue on the hard shoulder. And I must admit that scares me, and I won't queue in it, because all you want is a lorry driver to drop his phone or his cigarettes or something, reach down to pick him up. The next thing is you've got a 44 tonner piling into a load of cars. So I'm probably being a drama person, but yeah, I wouldn't fancy that. So I think we're over Quedgeley there, are we? Hardwick, Quedgeley. Loads of places to land. There's a big field on the right. Get it in there easy. Look at that, it's made for landing. Is that 11 kVs? Could be. You don't want to hit them. I look really gormless, don't I? I'll have to make a note of that. Note to self, don't look gormless. So there you go. I'm coming round now to the left. I want to get, there's the M5 in the distance. Yeah, you can see there's the A38. and the roundabout as well. There's the incinerator. And I think I even make a comment in a minute to say, look at those queues.
How far the queue is there?
So you can't really see it there yet. I could see it at my right window. So there's the junction. It's queued back onto the hard shoulder, and I measured this on Google Maps, or Google Earth actually, and the queue is exactly a mile to the second bridge. Not that first bridge there, but the second bridge, which is coming up shortly. And I just would not want to queue in that. That's taking your life in your hands, I think. Now we're going to jump to the approach into Gloucester.
Golf X-ray Whiskey, you're currently number 3. The number 2 traffic you're following is a twin star on right base. They've just extended, so they're on a bit of a longer final.
Roger, looking out for the traffic, not visual yet, Golf X-ray Whiskey.
Number 1 Tango Mike, we are overhead the race course.
I think that was the aircraft he was talking about. I might be wrong. It was a beautiful evening, really great evening for flying. There was hardly any wind, there was no turbulence. It was just a lovely evening, and I'm going to do this regularly as well.
Golf X-ray Whiskey, for spacing, make one left-hand orbit, report complete.
One left-hand orbit, Golf X-ray Whiskey.
So what he's telling me to do there is to do one left-hand orbit, as you heard, and that basically is to, at a rate 1 turn, which you can just see on the turn coordinator.
Now I was
will take a minute.
Completely confused there. Left downwind. I should have been the other side of downwind. So my bad there.
I joined right downwind as opposed to left downwind.
Luckily he didn't mind, he said, so that was good.
He didn't mind at all, and he was a very nice chap. Thank you to our ATC operators, our ATCOs in the tower.
I still can't see that aircraft, or any of them actually.
Yeah, it is quite, it can be quite daunting, especially for me, if you can't see the aircraft that you're being asked to confirm that you can see. So there's the airfield there. As I say, I was on the wrong downwind.
And Golf X-ray Whiskey, that previously mentioned twin star that you'll be following in is on about a 2 to 3 mile final, runway 27.
Roger, still looking for it, not visual at the moment. I'm just about to come back onto downwind. Do you want me to do another orbit?
Golf X-ray Whiskey, if you roll out onto an easterly track and extend downwind until you're visual with that traffic, they should be passing through your 3 to 2 o'clock shortly.
Roger, and will do, and still looking, Golf X-ray Whiskey.
There's GCHQ, great VRP.
That's looking nice. Keep that sun behind the cloud. Slow it down a bit.
You can see the runway in front of us now.
Too high, so a little bit of power reduction.
And I also have trouble landing X-ray Whiskey because she just doesn't want to land. She's got special wings that create more lift, and yeah, she's a lovely aircraft to fly. 1974, I think.
Golf X-ray Whiskey, runway 27, cleared to land, surface wind 250 degrees, 7 knots.
Cleared to land, 27 Golf X-ray Whiskey.
She's probably worth around 65k, and I fly with Bristol Aero Club, who owns her, and it's a great club to be in. Now, looking at the puppies, I look like that I'm too high because I've got 4 whites and not 2 whites and 2 reds, which is the ideal glide slope.
Come on, 2 whites, 2 reds, Clarky. Right, now we're back on. Keep that power. I did too much power drop.
Yeah, she's gone up again.
Carby off.
I get a bit excited.
Okay. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. Power, rest that rate of descent. Keep the power on.
It's quite cool having a 360 max, because what I can do is, after I've flown in post, turn it round and see how bad my landing is. They're always flat.
Keep it coming down, coming down, down, coming down, gone. Right, no.
I'm pretty sure this is flat. I accept it, but it could be better. That front wheel should be higher.
Come on.
Oh.
I'll have that. Could have been better, but I'll have that.
Yeah, it was alright. Wasn't very good.
Golf X-ray Whiskey, vacate left via Charlie 1, cross runway 04 and taxi to Pure.
Exit left, it's Charlie 1. Can I taxi to the pumps, please? Golf X-ray Whiskey.
Golf X-ray A-firm, vacate left via Charlie 1, cross runway 04, taxi to fuel pumps.
Cross 04 via Charlie 1 and taxi to fuel pumps, Golf X-ray Whiskey.
Blah, 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 blah. I always mess up my readbacks. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this, please like it. Please follow me or subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you soon. Cheers, guys.